You said
He
Lamelo is
struggled these
better
two
than
games.
who?
He better than Tyrese Haliburton. I don't care. I'm ready to say
When
it.
they
He
faced
got
off
more
against
it
each other,
factor.
when they faced off against each other, what happened? And
He
don't give me
clamped him
that.
at the end, and Lamelo and the Hornets won. It's 1 of the 4 wins he got. They beat the Pacers, bro.
So you tell
And
so,
he
so that game shows him that. So you telling me when you watch that game, you see Lamelo better than Haliburton?
now Tyrese Haliburton outplayed him all the way into the end, where Lamelo had the biggest play. Lamelo has more it factor than Tyrese Haliburton. That's in my opinion. Lamelo just has more it. Like they damn near the same type
Man, that's
ability,
like somebody.
but give
That's like somebody. That's like somebody watching what's called MJ in Boston back in the day and said, "Well, since Jordan lost, hey man, Bird is a better player." Man, cut that out. Halliburton
bro.
cooked that dude.
No. Tyrese Haliburton been getting the hell beat out of him. They just got the hell beat out of them by the Magic. I think the Hawks was just whooping their ass last time I was just checking. Like he kind of just soft to me. I just feel like LaMelo is just he got more it factor. He's more mentally
Yeah,
tough.
they down 15.
I just like LaMelo more, and now I'm just not ashamed to say it because now LaMelo
LaMelo is 4-9. You're trying to bring hold on. You're trying to bring up. You're bringing up Haliburton losing back-to-back games when LaMelo hasn't even been 500 this season. Ever like at no point in this season have you said, man, okay, they're gonna turn it around.
Player for player, give me LaMelo. Tyrese Haliburton has never played meaningful basketball. He's never even been to a play-in game. He's never been to even a play-in game. You talking about Tyrese Haliburton like he's some winner. Bro, they finna slide down the stand.
LaMelo gonna have a lot of time. What's called? Go back to that on YouTube series with his brothers.
Bro, they both losers right now, right? Right? We can agree on that, right?
No, one of them is in the playoffs right now.
They're finna drop in the standings right after this game, after they get their ass whooped. And they on this, bro. Tyrese Haliburton has not accomplished more than LaMelo in his career. So it's like you could say whatever you want, but they in the same tier whether people are praising.
Hey, why you going crazy? Why you going crazy on Pacers? They done made a little comeback. Just like that. They was down 15, now they only down on what's called 8. They got on a little run. Tyrese Haliburton back-to-back threes. You better put some respect on that boy.
Oh, I don't give a damn, bro. Did you see what LaMelo did yesterday against the best team in the East?
That's the most. I don't know. That's bro. Up until this point in his career, that's the most elite thing he's ever done. That's the most memorable thing he's ever done.
What's the most elite thing Tyrese Haliburton's done?
Drop off LaMelo. Drop off LaMelo.
What has Tyrese Haliburton done in his career? What has Tyrese Haliburton done in his career that LaMelo hasn't done?
Cook LaMelo.
Goddamn.
Crickets. Nothing. Bro. And lows. How you pick a nigga and lose and get clamped at the end?
How many he put on?
His clamping of Tyrese Haliburton went viral and LaMelo played like
How much did he put on LaMelo? How much did he put on LaMelo?
See, you always talk about winners and losers, but Tyrese Haliburton lost the game, and you talking about how much he put on the dude. See, Chris, man,
you're defending the guy who still has a losing record this moment. How you gonna talk about losing when the guy you're defending literally has a losing record this moment?
Bro, it's not that bro. The season's not over yet. Tyrese Haliburton doesn't have a history.
What do you think the Hornets gonna finish? What the Hornets gonna finish, DJ?
I don't know. Where the Pacers gonna finish, right?
They're gonna be in the playoffs.
I really do think when it comes to that debate, though, because just me personally, for what I said, the only thing that I've ever debated against you, DJ, the only thing was when you talk about that playoff push they made, and you know how I kind of feel about the play-in, everything, yada yada yada, like the play-in tournament. But it's like, you know, I'm trying not to be like an old head. Like, yeah, they beat the team, but they didn't make the playoffs, right? They were just a playing team, right? They never actually, yeah. So that's why I don't too much, you know. I still don't really care about the play-in thing just because, you know, just how we grew up, you know, was 1 through 8, you know, 9 through 15. It's 1, 2, 3 Cancun, you know what I'm saying?
But do you get my point when I say quit talking about like Tyrese Haliburton like he's a winner? When my only argument is
my whole thing.
They've had a good start thus far.
So this LaMelo is my whole thing. Before I even hopped on. So before I even hopped on this podcast with y'all, I didn't really know who the fuck Tyrese Haliburton was. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't know who that nigga was. Let's just get that out the way first. I mean, now
who he was.
I did.
We know who he was, but
I did it,
bro. I think he's the JJ Redick industry plant.
Damn. Anyway, but what I can
go
say
ahead,
though,
Chris. I'm gonna get to it.
That boy was getting love way before
say,
JJ Redick. What is you talking about?
I don't know. But let me get this out though. But yeah, so the only thing I can say about both of them, if I just had to like put my little 2 cents in, I feel like LaMelo may be a better individual player, but right now Tyrese might just be a better team player, if that makes sense.
And I'll give you that. Like Tyrese Haliburton is kind of like
LaMelo is a better, like how you just said, like player for player, you would take LaMelo. But I feel like if you're talking about a team builder like type of situation, you would probably take Tyrese because he is averaging more assists, but he ain't really that far off in points either. But we know
he's not even a score first point guard.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Exactly. So that's kind of the only kind of
LaMelo is a more natural scorer. That's why DJ leaning more towards him because he think like, oh, he putting up all these crazy scoring points. The fact that
I think he's averaging what 20 because LaMelo's averaging what like 25. LaMelo's averaging what 25 and 8, and Haliburton's averaging what 22, 23 and 11 when we talk about assists. Yeah. So
LaMelo 25, 8 and 6.
25, 8 and 6, and what's Tyrese?
Like 24, 11 and. But my thing is, everybody loves to big up Haliburton right now. Nobody cares about LaMelo. I get they not winning. But it's just like, God damn, we're not gonna just act like Tyrese Haliburton and just some untouchable point guard.
I wasn't even bigging up. Go ahead,
bro. That shit is cap, bro. That's all I'm saying. That shit cap. And he's a media darling and all this and all that. He ain't won nothing either. Just like LaMelo ain't won nothing. Just like Anthony Edwards ain't won nothing. Ain't nothing.
Wait, so you think that Tyrese Haliburton is a bigger? You think Tyrese Haliburton is a bigger media darling than LaMelo?
Media, like. The media likes Haliburton more than LaMelo. Bro, JJ Redick talk about Haliburton. I've been hearing what's Richard Jefferson talk about Haliburton. Bro, the media, the streets talk about LaMelo because we've been watching him since he was a freshman in high school. Like
that's what I was just about to say. Thing. It's kind of different.
No, we're not gonna sit here and act like we don't anybody whose last name is Ball because of who their dad is.
I was just about to say, like, you got to think about it.
Hold on. They dad created this persona first before we even familiar with all of their games like that. The dad was the phase first, and we were like, man, who was this entertaining dude? Then once we started seeing more of his sons, we was like, okay, his son, he ain't just all talk. His sons actually can hoop. And then that's when people kind of start being more wrapped around. Okay, I want to start watching all their games now. But don't act like people was just like, I want to go check out a LaMelo game. That was not the case.
And the only reason why I would kind of say that is different as well is because, like, when you think about it, bro, I can't name one podcast that LaMelo's been on. That's the only reason why the media is kind of like fading towards more Tyrese because he been doing all these podcasts and he was yada. LaMelo ain't doing that shit for free. I don't knock him, but man, bro, we see what he was. Nigga, LaMelo was making money off of doing his own TV show before this nigga even got into the league. So that's, some I mean, as far as like his status wise, he feel like, hey, I'm too good to be doing this little pocket. So I ain't really gonna try to use that as no comparison and shit like that. I mean, look, have you seen LaMelo on anything? No, I haven't. So that's why I ain't gonna really hold that much for like, who the media treat better. Tyrese is more involved with the media because of all these sports niggas that's trying to, do the crossover between being a player and media and doing podcasts and shit. That's the only reason why Tyrese gets more.
You forgetting something that's real important about LaMelo's career story.
You really think that Melo wouldn't want that nobody would want LaMelo on their podcast, bro? Honestly, like I really want to know how many people.
LaMelo says nigga too much. LaMelo talk reckless talk. Like he talked just like bro. He talked too reckless. Tyrese Haliburton
had a lot of
and he can't get on Paul George shit.
No, I would give this what Ray and this what the media do because Ray was just finna hit on it. Haliburton is more mature. Oh, LaMelo's a better player. I don't give a damn who's more mature, man.
Are we not gonna act like his own franchise said if we looking at you as a franchise player, we're gonna need you to mature a little bit more?
Bam, we're gonna act like they did not James Borrego, Steve Clifford, Bro, Michael Jordan is his owner. His second best player is beating on his woman. Like, come on now. Gordon Hayward never stayed healthy. Bro, y'all are not acting like LaMelo. LaMelo's the only shining light in Charlotte. Since he got there, he's been the only shining light in Charlotte. Do you not remember what Charlotte was before LaMelo got there, bro? Y'all is being, bro. Tyrese Haliburton went to the Pacers. They got Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle, in my opinion, is a top 10 coach that I've seen coach. Like on some real talk.
Okay. Now name me one player on that roster.
Miles Turner is a top 10 center. Bruce Brown is a superstar role player.
We know winning background. Name me the next player.
I said, okay.
He went to an organization that has not seen winning days. Last time they seen winning days, Haliburton was probably just being born.
Right. When have Charlotte ever won? What's a better organization? Just off the top of your head, what you know? What's a better organization? Charlotte or Indiana? What has been a better organization throughout our lifetime?
Indiana.
Who's been a better coach throughout our lifetime? Steve Clifford or Rick Carlisle?
I don't know Steve Clifford like that, so I gotta go Carlisle.
Like, come on now. We just gotta start keeping this shit a buck, bro. Tyrese Haliburton is more buttoned up. He's more well-spoken. He's more mature, seeming like. Even though LaMelo ain't never been in trouble. He's the only one who ain't never been in trouble, bro. He's just been hurt. But Haliburton been hurt too. It's a narrative. Y'all just say y'all like Haliburton more. But don't say he's better than LaMelo.
Was the Pacers in the playoffs last year before Haliburton got hurt?
And here we go with man, every year that before last year, every year before LaMelo was hurt, they was in the playoffs.
The play-in.
Playing a whole bunch of games. They still sneaking into the play-in because they would have lost if he wasn't. Like some games here and there, and they still in the play-in. Hayward, his second best player, never stays healthy. So you can use that same argument for LaMelo. Give me something else.
My only point is this season so far, LaMelo and them have been playing losing basketball. Yeah, they just beat Boston. But how is that enough to just boost up LaMelo now? Just because they beat the best team in the league?
No, I'm just saying we're not finna act like this is what I'll be getting from people. Tyrese Haliburton clears LaMelo. Chris, is that not the narrative kind of going on in the basketball streets? Like just off. Is that not kind of what it looks like?
I give you that.
And all I'm saying, Ray, player for player, LaMelo is just as good, if not better, than Tyrese Haliburton. And neither one of them have been winning. So it's like, what's the real reason we propping Haliburton over LaMelo? That's all I'm saying.
Right now, just
the funny thing is, I never over LaMelo. All I said is Haliburton is winning right now, and LaMelo ain't. So how is this even an argument on, like, what's the comparison going on right now? It's one thing if they was both winning, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they both doing their thing right now. One team has been getting slaughtered all year, and then you want to kill another team that's been getting slaughtered the last 2 games. That don't make sense to me.
We just have to agree to disagree. They got 3 more wins than the Hornets, man. It's like it be, I guess, bro.
Even if the Hornets win 3 more games, they still gonna be under 500. Like, what do we do?
You ask, bro.
They gotta go on a 5-game win streak to be back at 500.
No, bro.
I mean, you can say what you want, but you're not gonna act like just Indiana Pacers just blowing the Hornets out the water in terms of record because they're just so high up and LaMelo team just so far. Bro, they separated by 3 games, man. You can say all that funny shit like you just said, but it is what it is. We do have to move on because we still got like 2 or 3 more topics I did.
So what tier? Who else is in the tier with Haliburton and LaMelo? And who? Are they in the second tier for point guards?
They in the second tier, yes. They not in the tier with De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Luka, Steph. I kind of don't know where to put Ja and Trey right now, but I don't know. But they both in that second tier, bro. People trying to put Tyrese Haliburton in their first tier. Yes. Haliburton not the first tier point guard. Point guard is the toughest position. No. He not better. No, Fox in tier 1. Fox is the only one that graduated to tier 1.
Where y'all put Brunson at?
He's in tier 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not no tier 1.
Well, no.
And that's really all I'm trying to say, y'all. Tyrese Haliburton and LaMelo in the same damn tier. I just like LaMelo more. Oh.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.